Hello everyone and welcome to another video. Today we're going to be looking at how to take off professionally in the Boeing 737-800. I'm going to be using the Explain Excellent Zibo mod. So, without further ado, let's go to the tutorial. So, as you can see here, we are going to be lining up and taking off from runway 21 at Beirut Harir International Airport in Lebanon. Now I have already set the aircraft up almost. I'm just gonna make sure that everything's set. So our cruising altitude today is gonna be 5,000. I'm just gonna be doing a quick ghost flight, as it's called. So now that everything's set, I'm gonna be showing you what I did to mount. So as you can see, we already have the lights all set, and this is gonna be done as part of the takeoff before takeoff checks. So I will set the engine starts to continuous, and we don't need the engine anti-ice. I've already set up the FMC for the takeoff, and I am pretty much ready for takeoff. So now we're gonna act as if the ATC has cleared us. Actually, let me do this. So now we're gonna act as if the ATC has cleared us to take off, to line up and wait runway 21. So what we're gonna do, the parking brake is already released. Add a bit of thrust. I'm gonna add around 35% in one. Now I'm gonna start turning right here. So as you can see, I'm just gonna taxi a bit slowly. Add a bit of thrust. I don't like how slow we're going. I'm going to start turning right, making sure to follow the taxi line. So as you can see, if we were not cleared to line up and wait, we would hold right here on this line, but we were cleared to line up and hold. Now if ATC clears you to line up and hold, or just playing alone like I am, and then
2-1.
Thank you for cutting me short, but anyways, then what you would do is just you would line up the aircraft, but don't take off yet, because you're not cleared for takeoff yet. So that's what we're gonna do now.
On runway 21.
Alright, so runway 21 confirmed. Now I'll just set the parking brake, and now we're gonna go through the before takeoff checklist. So config checked, flaps 5 needed, and flaps 5 are set. Flaps set, green light. Stabilizer trim 5 needed, 5 are set. Takeoff briefing reviewed. So we're just gonna be taking off, turning a bit to the right, and then continuing as per the GNSS waypoints. And then cabin is secure. We already got that from the cabin crew. MCP is set. 127 as our V2. So what we will do is make sure that the V2 is set as our speed, and also that our cleared altitude is set. The heading is also set. Transponder TARA, we will do that once we are cleared for takeoff.
On runway 21. On runway 21.
Thank you. So strobe lights on, as you can see. Strobe lights on. Actually, one sec. Yeah, so strobe lights are on, and landing lights are on again. Landing lights and the transponder will only go to TARA once we are cleared for takeoff. So after takeoff checklist is almost complete. So let's say ATC clears us for takeoff now. Now we will want to make sure flight directors are on, auto throttles armed. Believe me, it is very important. And then we will go, since we're clear for takeoff, TARA, and also landing lights all on. So now that we're clear for takeoff, what we're gonna do is first thing, make sure auto brakes RTO. So that's something I haven't said before. Now we will go ahead and start adding thrust. Actually, first things first, remove the parking brake. Now we're gonna go ahead and add thrust just till 40%. So we're gonna add till 40% in one. Now once both of them are 40% in one and they're both equal, gonna stay stabilized. Now once we're stabilized, we're gonna push toga. Now there's this button here, that's the toga button, but if you can't do that, you can also choose this button. And if you don't want to do that either, actually I have a button mapped on my physical stick, so I'll push that. Now that's toga. As you can see, we're gonna hold the yoke fully down till we hear 80 knots.
80 knots.
Check. So we're gonna release the back pressure, forward pressure, and then once it says V1 and rotate, once rotate, we're gonna start to pull up.
V1.
Rotate. Start to pull up.
Positive rate.
Positive rate. We're gonna go gear up. And now we're just gonna wait. So follow the flight directors. Gonna trim a little bit. 400. I'm gonna set LNAV, and I'm gonna set level change. VREF plus 20. So that's what we're gonna set there.
1,000.
1,000. So 1,000 feet. If you want, you can engage the autopilot. If you want, you can continue. You can engage it as low as 400 feet. In some companies, in some others, 1,000. Now we're going to do the after takeoff checklist. So air conditioner pressurization set, correct. Engine start switches, we don't need NTI, so we're going to set them to off. Actually, to do the checklist, I'm going to turn on the autopilot. So autopilot's on. Landing gear up and off. So do that. Actually, we're going to start retracting some flaps. So flaps 1. Set speed. Set the up speed. And let's continue flaps up, no lights, we don't have that yet. Altimeters are set. I'm going to set the standard. And after takeoff checklist is complete, except for the flaps up, no lights. So, flaps up. Now I'm going to set the speed of 220 knots.
1,000 to go.
1,000 to go. Vertical speed will go 1,000 feet per minute to ensure a smooth level off. 220 knots I'm going to set. Usually it's set VNAV actually. So I'll set VNAV. Our cruising altitude is actually 8,000 feet. So let's say we were cleared for 8,000 feet. So 8,000 feet set. And actually the pressurization, I also said that here. So that was it guys for the takeoff tutorial. It is a pretty easy thing to complete, but doing it professionally of course requires training. So as always, you need to always train your maneuvers, your takeoff and anything else of course. So I hope I'll catch you in the next time and see you later. Bye.